massive movements are happening in front of us in this market. And why do you think that's happening right now? Institutions are preparing for the second half of this year. Institutions are preparing for the third quarter. So the quarterly close is done. They are looking for a better half of this year. Historically speaking, 8 out of 12 July has been positive for the crypto market. And this month is most likely going to serve you similar results. What you should be caring about is the monthly showing a top. That's where you should be cautious. If not, I would argue you are about to ride the next big wave to the upside. Why would I say that? And what you should be looking at? We are going through that now. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Right now, you're watching the market showing you a lot of different signs, but be prepared. This month is going to be something very much positive. Last time, when we saw an engulfing candle like this at a support range like this, which is 58,000 for Bitcoin, price bounced off. Right now on a 3-day chart, Bitcoin highlights the fact that the ABC pattern is most likely over, it's done. The RSI for the same chart is now giving you a clarity because you already have a candle close, and that candle close compared to last two reversals is much more bullish. Why so? This one was an engulfing candle, that's positive, but this one is an engulfing candle which engulfed not only the one candle before it, but 50% of the candle way before that, which kind of shows you the market acting in one direction, which is bullish direction. Now you are taking the same on the RSI, and the RSI gives you this. So we had a thought process saying this may happen. Now that's the reality that happened. So if you take that perspective and move further and you look at Ether, it also shows you almost the same thing. 3 candle reversal structure, 3 candle reversal structure. Right now the price is flirting with the moving average. Price is flirting with the moving average. A breakout through that is the next level. So if you take that same chart of Ether from a 3-day directly into a weekly, we're watching that the price is bouncing off from the moving average, a 21-day moving average on a weekly chart. That's significant because when you do look at assets like XRP, even though it's the end of the month and we were watching billion units coming into the market, then slowly going out of the market, like 500, like 300. So that's happening. Still, XRP held this range of support. That's important to understand. XRP price holding on to 0.465 had a lot to do with the current expected incoming supply. But that didn't push the price to the downside. Rather, the candle close for XRP on a 3-day still has this structure, which is a reversal structure, which is a bullish structure. And on a pattern side, it still is inside falling wedge, which breaks to the upside. So the general sentiment in the market for the total altcoins It's showing you the reversal signal is already in and it's confirmed. It's showing you the hidden bullish divergence confirmed right now. The next thing is, okay, what if we exclude Ether with its ETF, that thought process coming into the market? We may see a little bit more speculative side supporting the total altcoin market by Ether. So you remove that and you come here on the altcoin market excluding Ether. Now what do you see here? The RSI on a 3-day chart shows you a falling wedge which is about to break higher. Now remember, last time when it went up, it took 150 days to form the actual top. Now, if it's the local swing highs which you're talking about, that was 75 days. Now look at this. I'm thinking the next local high is going to be by next 75 days. And historically speaking, that comes in with higher momentum. Take weekly chart on the altcoin market and ask yourself this question. When you're watching something like this, how good is that for a trend to the upside? Because yes, we have seen these choppy moves in the market. It has been volatile. But then immediately that breaks to the upside, test the all-time highs. All-time highs, yes, that's close from where we are now. So the price don't have to go parabolic. It just have to move 100%. So altcoin market coming back up to a 100% level is more than anticipated here. When you're on a monthly chart, you're watching the reality that the 1 month worth of bullishness, which was March 2024, is still live. The price range created by that 1 month is still active in the market. Now, don't be confused. Say this one candle. This is April 2021. That one candle which showed you the bullishness was still valid after 1, 2, 3 months of corrective action. What happened? That level of support was strong. The wicks, it was there, but the candle close respected that mother candle, if you will. And then it bursted to the upside. So what if we are going to see somewhat similar movement in the market where you may do a 200-300% rally from here and a lot of small to medium cap alts would pop 10, 15, 20x. Micro caps, yeah, they'll go ballistic. It doesn't matter because it's going to be hard to catch them. But what matters is that if you can ride the average fluctuation in the market, which is going to be a 10, 15x, that's kind of more than enough for a lot of us in large caps, because we also have small caps, medium caps, and a few micro here and there. If you consider the news and narrative, investors should be more aligned to what's happening in the market right now, because they all understand, they all kind of show you that point. Crypto is still too early compared to the technological side of it. The institutional, the investment, all of those sides, it's clearly early. You don't have the biggest institutions in the world in this market for the last 5 years. You're now watching them slowly leaning in because they understand the market is going up. This is the history. You keep grinding higher. Yes, it's volatile, but it's going up, up, up. Not everyone understands that, but the momentum is substantially reducing. This top to this top, which is the top from 2017 to 2021, is only 260% up, whereas The top from 2013 to 2017 was an 18x. So if you argue that this was the market cycle, then this should be digested well enough. Whereas, if you argue, like us in the scientific investor family, that this is wave 1, which completed in March 2020, 2021 was wave 2, and what you're going up for now is wave 3. If that's your narrative as well, then okay, you may have some more, which can make some argument, which is okay. For argument's sake, a 18x to a 5x, it's still low, but that gives you an idea. That means you're not looking for a ballistic price increase from here. Maybe a 80%, maybe 100%. That itself, in percentage terms, is huge. Now, one of the biggest things which we are looking at for XRP is like, okay, are we breaking this to the downside? Are we holding this? Are we trying for a reversal? Because this structure, whenever it happened in the past, that was the start of something big in XRP. And that was also a time when the altcoin market as a whole was actually going monumental. The price increase and the momentum involved in that increase was substantial. So if you are thinking that the market is not moving, this asset hasn't moved, yeah, you're not wrong. But then what you're watching in front of you on a weekly XRP to Bitcoin chart shows you last 3 times whenever you saw this support being touched and a double bottom formation, either with a divergence or without, the price bounced. The divergence, however, pushed the price way higher. And right now you not only have similar pattern, but also have a divergence. That's more than enough to say that this asset is going to be one of the best performing assets in the large cap crypto. That's good. Now, yes, you will have the small cap. Yes, you will have the micro cap. And they're also respecting the trend line support for sure. It's good. You're watching reversal signs coming in. But the money flow is starting to come in from a lot of different segments. And this is why we were arguing if the 160 breaks in yen, they'll have to drop the bonds. The bond market will be shaken. And now you're back to 80s. The valuation. So people are losing money in yen. So the domestic people should be moving into crypto, gold, whichever. Maybe dollar, maybe crypto, maybe gold. But there's going to be a lot of it coming into the entire segment, which is out of yen. Easy way for the small, the retail, it's crypto. They may not have big accounts and regulations may not allow them to have the foreign currency reserve accounts. See, the FCNR accounts are okay, but what's your limit? That may not be the best. So crypto is going to attract a lot more capital, and it's not just one currency which is now getting hit hard like that. When you go into a lot of different currencies, you're watching like, okay, this asset is now here, which means at any small bounce from here, which the monthly clearly shows it's about to pop. Now we are going back to 2009. And if that bounce happens to be the real breakout from a macro trend like this, a retest and a bounce, now there is no argument. I mean, you can't actually say you won't see that economy performing well. Rather, you'll have to say the breakout, the retest, and a bounce means they're going to have huge trouble. Again, that's Korea. We've seen a lot of money moving out of that economy into the crypto economy. People may not like it, but those who are already involved in crypto know the fact that this is going to bring the mass attention here. Now, what should be careful? Zoom in last 90 days, zoom in last 30 days. Whenever you see a huge increase in this side, with that surge coming from those economies which are getting screwed by the dollar, that's the sign. Money is starting to flow in from them. It's not like, they don't search for this. It's just starting. You don't actually have such amount of pressure compared to Nigeria, El Salvador, Switzerland and all. But right now, you know why that's happening. Dollar is strong, they're getting beaten, and they haven't cut the rates. Dollar cutting rates is what people are watching. So in the general perspective for crypto, July has been a month of positivity, bullish price action. So watch for random assets pumping and running up. And if you want to get help for that, SI family is going through a lot of them, one by one, breaking things down. So in every 24 hours, you get to see a ton of these charts. You get to see the breakouts, the macro, the targets, everything in front of you. And if you want to join 1,200 plus members, use the link in the description below in YouTube or in the bio of Twitter. And you can reach me for the one-on-one session to look at your portfolio and give you my thought process. So guys, if you received value, smash that like button for me. I'll meet you guys on next video. Bye for now.